now you could tell me how you feel since I saw you.
Well, I didn't need my glasses until this past Sunday. I mean, my eyes were like, not 100% 20/20, but I could read, I could see. I didn't need my glasses. And then Sunday,
Excellent.
I don't know what happened Sunday, it just kind of went back.
Okay.
And then yesterday, I started feeling this electric pulse. I mean, really strong. From my left breast down to my groin. I mean, it's consistent since yesterday. It'll stop for a minute, but then it'll come back and it'll catch my attention. You know, I'm like, oh my God.
Very good.
Yeah. That's good.
That's awesome. That's called some oxygen electricity.
Yes.
Awesome. And how about movement? Harder, easier?
It's about the same. You know, I've been using this arm to move it up and down.
Good.
And, you know, lift it up a little
Excellent.
bit. So,
that's more than you did when you came on Friday.
It was, yeah.
Very good.
This arm, you know, I'm doing my...
Excellent. Your exercises.
I am, and, you know, whatever I can do to move, rotate my shoulders. So I'm doing what I can do.
Okay.
And I love it.
Wonderful.
I feel good.
Wonderful. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we're going to do something a little same but a little different today.
Okay.
Since I focused on the head the first time you came, we're going to do a special type of frequency detox of your feet.
Okay.
Along with a gallbladder pancreatic frequency stimulation, particularly because you sit, right?
Yeah.
So I am going to wrap something. Actually, I don't even need to wrap it. I could put it right on top.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have strength at all to come forward? Oh, look at that.
A
A
little
little bit. Okay. All right. So I will put something around you. This, you felt that?
Yes.
Yeah. So you felt it moving some when I moved you, right?
I did. Yeah.
Excellent. So yes, then I actually will sit you up to put the band on, because the more movement you do, the faster you're going to be able to do more.
I'm ready.
Right?
Good.
Evidenced by that nice little electric energy you feel happening right now, right?
Yes.
While you have the foot detox on, what this does is it uses a terahertz amount of frequency to increase your body's temperature.
Okay.
And increasing your body's temperature speeds up the lymph water, right?
Okay.
Which then speeds up your body's ability to turn over its cells.
Wonderful.
So we do that for about a half an hour.
Okay.
While we're doing that, I think I'm actually going to do some work on your shoulders up here, because you're feeling more in this area, right? Absolutely. We want you to keep feet feeling more.
Yes.
And that's amazing about your glasses. And I'll tell you why after a couple days it seemed to go back, right?
Right.
Because when pupils weaken, pupils are actually sit inside of 3 very large sinus cavities, right?
Okay.
And so part of the activation of the pupil in the eyes is those sinus cavities. But when they're very inflamed, which is where the eyebrows sit.
Yeah, that was good. I asked Eureka today, I said, do I have eyebrows?
They are coming back. You can see them today, right? They are.
I need to tweeze. I don't want to tweeze.
Don't tweeze. Don't tweeze yet. So when you've got inflammation that hoods your eyelids, like you had when you came in here, one of the things that activates the pupils is the eyelid blinking over that pupil. But when the inflammation is thick enough to create a hood in the eyebrow, then it pulls the eyelid away from the pupil, which causes the pupil muscle to weaken. Yeah. So as we detoxed your face when you came on Friday, on Thursday, your body was instantly strengthened in the pupil function.
Yes.
But what's also happening now is over time, some of that mucus that's been stuck in the head a lot is also coming down through those same sinus cavities. So it'll give you, until we do this progressively enough to completely open those sinus cavities, you might notice that.
Okay.
So,
okay, great.
I'm going to actually this actually works well, because I'm going to lay it on the foot pads on your chair. And we're just going to stick your feet in it.
Okay.
I'm going to put the band on you, and then you can tell me what you're feeling. The only thing you may feel is a little heat. You will definitely feel vibration in the abdomen.
Okay.
Do you have feeling in the abdomen?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you will definitely feel this.
Okay.
And what it does is it uses a little bit of that terahertz frequency as well as vibrational percussion to shake up the organs in the abdominal cavity. Right? You feel that?
Yes. I like that. Okay.
All right.
That's like the energy I was feeling out inside.
Perfect.
Me. That's amazing.
Perfect.
I like it. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. You just relax there for a bit.
Ma'am.
I'm going to be coming and doing some other things over here while you just relax there. If you need me or you need to tell me anything or you want to tell me how you're feeling, you just can. Otherwise, you just enjoy. That's right. This feels good too.
Oh, it does. Oh my goodness.
So you've already been feeling the opening, which is that electrical energy you're feeling, right? So now that it's open, if we give the body a little direct percussion, it helps the body move easier.
Okay.
And what we're doing essentially with the percussion is we are stimulating the vibrational flow of the water that's currently stagnant, which is why it's hard for you to move. And see what's interesting? You didn't see what just happened when I started to open you up here. You've lost fluid that was sitting right here in your in just those seconds with the vibration, the frequency, and the direct percussion. The body is magic. It doesn't need much from us except to put it in its position to do its magic.
Do what it's supposed to do.
That's right.
I believe that. That's where fluid buildup is.
Yes, in your inguinal limbs.
Yeah.
Yes, which is heavy for the muscles in the legs, right? Which will make the legs weak. If the muscles are submerged in water over periods of time, it makes them weak, and it's very hard to move. Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. See, and I can feel the tenderness in that.
Right, in that where the fluid is pocketing.
Yes.
One of your homework assignments this time, because I saw you do it, is to use as much of your upper body strength as you have to make yourself come forward like you just did when I put the band on.
Yes. Okay.
Because once we open this space here, if you keep moving your torso, you are going to activate the inguinal limbs here, which is going to move your water more and reactivate your muscles.
Oh, yes, I will do that.
Do you feel pain in the thighs here or just...
No, not now, but like when my PT guy raises my leg up.
Yeah.
And it didn't used to be. When he first started back in... When did he start? At the end of the 1st of May, I think. You know, it didn't hurt like that.
Yeah.
And just the last 2 weeks, you know, he raised up. I said, oh! I mean, I felt like something was broken. He patted me. He says, nothing broken. He was very concerned. He didn't know what it was, you know.
Where did you feel that pain, though?
Right in here.
So, here's what's not happening. What kind of significant stretching of the inner thigh does he do? Is he just moving your legs?
He's moving them. He's stretching them. He moves them. He bends them, my knees.
Okay.
He stretches it out. He moves it in. He raises it up.
Does he use a percussor like this?
No.
Okay. No. He should. So one of the things that's happening is he is moving your legs more than they're normally moved.
Yes.
However, we have to remember underneath that we have a lymph system that is moving slowly. So as he moves the legs and the water moves, the lymphs aren't catching them fast enough. That's going to make you hurt.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. And I asked him, I said, what do you know about the lymphatic system?
And what he said?
He was, for a long time. And he says, well, what did he say? It didn't make any sense. I knew right away that he didn't know what he was talking about.
Wow.
That was after I saw you. That was Friday. And he didn't know. He tried to make something up, and I just looked at it. You know? I didn't want to front him off, but I was like, he don't know. I should have. You know?
Right.
But he didn't know what he was talking about. And you know, I told him, I said, you know, doctors have always told me I had so much information, but when I asked them where it was coming from, how to stop it, how to get rid of it, they had no answers for any of it. They did not know.
So, arm exercises back and forth. Yep, just like that. Even if you're swinging it across, perfect. So you can make circles with that wrist. Excellent. The more you do, the stronger you get. And you're strengthening your whole shoulder cavity and your cervical spine. And when you do that, you're also activating the organs, which also help the inguinal lymphs down the leg. Now your sternum lymphs are right here in the middle of the chest, right in between the breasts. Those are super important for heart and lung function. If there's ever what they call a heart or lung abnormality, it's not the organ, it's not those, it's this. Right?
Sternum.
Because the lungs aren't really an organ. They're 90% water, so they're not an organ.
They can't
be. They can't be. It's just water. And they're fed by these sternum lymphs, which you have to keep open. Yes. It was Sunday, and it went excellently. Thank you. It was. The women were very, very excited. Very, very. In fact, you know what I want you to do real quick? I want you to actually take one of these while I'm working on you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to put half on your tongue, and you just let it dissolve, right? Remember the old pixie sticks?
Yeah.
This is basically what this is, right?
Okay.
It's like a little pixie stick. I want to witness how you feel when you take it.
Okay.
This nitric oxide.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a little bit, and then I'm going to let you take the rest of it. Here we go. Okay. Try that. And in a second, I'll give you some more. It's good, right? Tastes like candy.
It does.
Yeah. So because your energy is open, you put the nitric oxide on top, you should feel a lot more energy as you're sitting here.
Oh my God.
Ready for the next bit?
Oh. What is it? Nitric?
It's nitric oxide, which is nitrogen and oxidant, but it's a lot of B vitamins.
Oh, I mean, what you did, I guess.
Yeah. See, you feel Perfect. There you go. You can feel that almost instantly, right?
Yeah, it goes straight into the bloodstream.
That's exactly right. It goes straight into the bloodstream. Instantaneously. The effects are immediate.
Oh my God, the energy.
Exactly. Instant energy.
Instant energy.
If I don't have enough water, and I come in and I may have like a little, dehydration headache, if I take that prime, my headache's gone in 90 seconds.
Really?
If that long.
Wow.
Just like you just felt.
I believe it. I mean, that was like...
Almost like a shock to your system,
shock to
right?
your system. It's like everything just intensified. The flow.
Correct.
It's like a flow of energy just washing.
Exactly. Sensitive here.
No.
You feel it.
It kicked in.
Lovely.
It always catches me off guard because it's so intense.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lovely.
It's amazing. All up and down.
Very good.
Ooh.
It's like flipping that fuse box switch.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Now, do you sleep in this chair? You do?
I mean, it goes all the way back. My legs come up. I put a pillow under towels and pillows under my feet. And a pillow behind my head. And now I just use the sheets. It's warm.
Right.
And I lay back and I sleep right there, right here.
Got
I
it.
would love to get in my bed. Oh my God. I have this big, beautiful, I got a brand new mattress on it. And my husband wouldn't sleep in it. I bought a brand new mattress and he decided to go upstairs and sleep. I got a bonus room upstairs. He had dementia and Alzheimer's.
Right.
He was just so abstinent. And I was like, I just got a brand new mattress. I want to sleep down here, sleep upstairs. I'm like, whatever.
So, that's why your homework is going to be one of the things. Yep. That, because the more you strengthen your shoulders, the more you get yourself to a point where you can start using your arms
to sit up, push up. So I used to do that. I mean, literally, before he got sick, you know, I was able to transfer. Now, this arm was not as bad as it is now, but I was able to push up to the.
Got it.
It's right here. Put this hand up on the handicap bar, push up, and
got
hold the handicap bar, and pivot around, and use the toilet. You know.
Got it. Got it. So.
That was only 4 years ago.
Your PT comes by himself? Okay.
Strong guy. Big guy.
So what I would like, what would be nice, especially if he's a big guy, one of the things that would really help you is to have him do exercises where he's bear hugging and standing you up.
Okay. You haven't done that.
Even if it's for a second. If he can hug the top part of your back.
Hold around his neck.
Exactly. And he stands you so you elongate and open your inguinal.
Okay.
That would make a very big difference for the progress, right?
Okay.
So the other thing that's happening is when you do PT, you do PT in a chair.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Or in the hospital bed.
Or in the hospital bed.
And he set me up on the side of the hospital bed and had me go back and forth.
Very good.
Side to side, yeah.
Very good. So now what I'd like him to do is do the bear hug and lift you to a standing position.
Okay.
So that your body actually has the opportunity to open itself fully and let that water move. Because if you're doing exercises and then you go back to a sitting position, then that water is just going to pool where it's pooling. But if you can, the more he elongates you, the more that water can move, the faster you can walk.
The faster I can walk.
Yes.
Okay.
That will also prohibit you from hurting after he exercises you. Okay. So clearly he's moving the water, and then the water settles again, and then you hurt.
Yeah, then I hurt.
Yeah. So just ask him if he could do, 4 or 5 sitting, standing, and let this open.
Okay.
Because inadvertently, even if you quote unquote can't stand, the body works in automation, right? So as he stands you, your body's natural activate. Right. That's right.
Okay. We got a new assignment.
New assignment. We got to change the assignment every now and then.
Exactly.
We got to add on to the assignment.
Fix it up. So good. My goodness.
So you got your breathing exercises. You got your shoulder exercises. You got your rocking exercises. And then we got the PT who's going to come and stand you. Yes.
Got it.
Love it. Breathing, shoulder, rocking.
Yep, rocking. And then the standing. Yep. Because now we're essentially training the body to sit in a chair. We don't want to train the body to sit in a chair.
I want to donate this chair to somebody who thinks they need it.
Somebody who needs it. You don't need it.
I don't need it.
No, they need it.
Because it's somebody who thinks they need it.
Who thinks they need it.
They really don't need it.
Because they don't need it either.
I'm going to tell them, well, you need to go here so you can get out and pass this chair on and the information. Yes. And so when I was there last time, I was saying that because I asked them, I said, can I get on the standing?
Yeah.
Well, they said, when's the last time you had a bone density test? And I said, never. It's been years. I don't think I've ever had one. So they said, no, because, we've had patients and hadn't stood up for a while.
And then tried to stand up.
And their bones crumble or something breaks, and so they don't want the liability. So that's why I used one of mine. I wish I hadn't. One of my transportations to go get the bone density test, and that is well with me. And so I asked them, I said, I'm in a wheelchair. I can't stand. I can't transfer.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to get me on the table? Yeah. We're a hospital. We're connected with a hospital. Everything. We'll get you up. Got there. They had no way to get me up. They had no Hoya. They had no men.
What?
Only thing they could do was her arm, and they couldn't even really do it that
She had to stretch my arm across the table, and they brought the little thing down. They did this arm only. So the result came back that I had
Osteopenia.
and they say that's better than osteoporosis. But that's one arm. I know, right? It's like, what does that mean? You know?
Oh,
And
God.
I'm like, how can you tell what one arm, you know, what
They
my leg
can't.
is? No.
They can't.
So I had an appointment with Shepherd on the 13th of June sometime, and I canceled it because the only reason I want to do it because I want to get on the standing machine.
Correct.
They're not going to let me.
Correct.
Now because they'll say, oh, you have this, and so I just cancel it. I don't want to use
Yeah,
my
good.
transportation.
Cancel
anyway.
it. Yeah, cancel. Yeah. That, no. We don't need them anyway.
No. No, we don't.
I want to see something.
Okay.
Raise your shoulders for me. Hey, very good.
Ooh, wow.
Very good.
Look at that.
Very good. That is an excellent exercise. Raising, holding for 2 seconds and release. Raising, holding, and then along with the rocking, right?
Yeah.
Now let me see if you can do a very slight movement to your side. Oh, very good. What about the other side? Excellent. That's another exercise,
Oh, okay.
right?
Is
Because
that enough? Am I moving? I'm doing it.
you are. You
Okay.
absolutely are. And I'm happier about the way you're doing the rocking, right? Which is going to contribute to that too.
Yeah.
But this side to side, excellent. You're doing it. You actually are doing
Am
it.
I
Yeah,
doing it?
she is. You're
Okay,
doing
I feel
it.
like I'm doing this side. Well, okay.
So you're doing this side deeper,
Deeper.
but you are doing that side too.
Okay.
And what that will also do is release the lungs a little bit
Okay.
because the lungs sit on top of the ribs, right? The rocking, very important, and your head tilt, also exactly, very important.
Okay.
Because if you're doing your head tilts, then you're keeping this loose.
Okay.
And that will allow you to do more of the shoulder raises
Okay.
and more rocking and then more of
Side to side.
exactly
Gotcha.
more of the
Okay.
side to side. More side to side you do, the more you elongate the flanks, which activates part of the inguinals.
Okay.
So as your PT lifts you up,
Yes.
you should start to feel, and he should see more mobility
More mobility.
in your body.
Yeah.
Right? So
Okay.
if you are doing your exercises, you're moving the water, he stands you up, your water can actually flow.
Oh.
So like a cycle, it will feed
Oh my
more
gosh.
oxygen, and then it
Yeah.
will strengthen your muscles.
Okay.
So the exercises combined with the PT and the standing,
Yes.
combined with everything else you're doing,
Yes.
and we work from top to bottom,
Top to
bottom to top, each time we do.
And it's gonna all come together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! I'm so excited.
Yeah, it'll come
It'll
together.
click.
And also add, you were already doing this,
Mhm.
right? But you can add moving this
Yeah,
arm.
with this one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I did that.
Exactly. Now, let me see if you can do something else.
Okay.
Can you take this hand? Oh, very good. And just cross over and hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Can you do that with this hand? Okay. Listen, any way you get it done is how you get it done. I like it. I like it. That works. That works. Very good. So sometimes you can even just cross your arms and then release them, right? And you can cross your arms and then rock.
Yes. I just
And
felt
then
that-
rock.
I feel natural.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
just rock that way because all of this is connected,
Okay.
right? Which extends out to the arms and the limbs. So you do that too, right?
Awesome.
Yeah. And you have, very good. So you get more mobility in the shoulder.
Yeah.
The elbow is still bent because there's calcification at the elbow,
Mhm.
which we will also continue to work next time you come.
Okay.
But this arm is actually awake. It's just got a lot of water in it.
Got a lot of water.
And that's why it's
I
heavy.
gotta get rid of that water.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
water and not beer.
Or liquor. Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's just got a little. You've got a little from the way you've been sitting, a little
Yes.
calcification in that shoulder,
Okay.
and it just isn't broken enough for you to be able to move it. But the fact that you can roll your shoulders like that is very, very impressive. And rising and lowering your shoulders because now you're activating the muscles and the water.
Good.
Yeah,
Love it.
very good.
So,
Very good.